Good evening, Chicago, America. I've decided to reenact the movie Heathers along with my running performance of Heathers 2. This is something I run into. Today is a. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm doing the Heathers script. This is the original Heathers script, and it's interpreted by me, so it's going to be a little different than the way you see it in the movie. Fade in, exterior, Sawyer's backyard, dawn. Elegiac music murmurs as three female and barefoot pairs of legs in skirts break from tableau to gently engage in croquet. A blue mallet hits a blue ball through a wicket. A green mallet knocks a green ball, and a yellow mallet pushes forward a yellow ball, all in enticing syncopation. Suddenly, a red ball rockets through the dew-covered grass and hits the green ball. The legs all stop moving as a fourth pair of legs, this one in stylish shoes and stockings, marches to the red ball and steps on it. A red mallet is brought down hard on the red ball, causing the adjacent green ball to thunder out of view. The pair of legs maneuvering the green ball departs. This process of elimination is grimly repeated, with the yellow ball and yet again with the blue ball. However, when the blue malleted player makes her sad exit, the viewer's viewpoint glides along with this particular pair of legs. A red ball whizzes by, the legs stop. Another red ball malevolently sails past the legs, then yet another red ball. A fourth red ball makes brutal contact with the legs, causing the player to fall to her knees and into the frame. The player is Veronica Sawyer. Interior, Veronica's bedroom day. Veronica Sawyer, a sullen 17-year-old beauty, lies atop her bed, dressed in a chic but understated ensemble, her eyes glazed open in a morning reverie. She blows up in her bangs and slides off her bed, launching into her voiceover narration over the empty bed. Heather told me she teaches people real life. Interior hallway day. Continuing her narration, Veronica glides through a bustling high school hallway with a frozen smile. She said real life sucks losers dry. If you want to fuck with the Eagles, you have to learn to fly. Interior hallway outside cafeteria day. With her back turned to the viewer, Veronica stands at the outskirts of the cafeteria entrance. The viewer's viewpoint approaches and finally curls around Veronica to reveal that she's writing in a diary wearing a monocle. I said, "So you teach people how to spread their wings and fly?" She said, "Yes." The diary page. Veronica's pen sways across the diary page, forming the words echoed by her voiceover. I said, "You're beautiful." A sudden off-screen bark from Heather McNamara causes the pen to recklessly rocket across the written words. Okay, come on, Veronica. Veronica coolly pops a monocle from her eye before angrily addressing the musingly robust, conventionally beautiful, trendily coiffed Heather McNamara. What's your damage, Heather? You ruined my... God, I'm so sure. Don't blame me. Blame Heather. She told me to haul your ass into the calf pronto. Back me up, Heather. From behind Heather McNamara emerges a similarly trendily accessorized, but noticeably more inhibited wave, Heather Duke. She is clutching a tattered copy of The Catcher in the Rye. Yeah, she really wants to talk to you. Okay, I'm going. Jesus. Interior, inside the cafeteria day. Veronica, flanked by Heather McNamara and Heather Duke, strides into the lunchroom pandemonium. The stunning Heather Chandler turns from the tray before her toward her incoming comrades. She is dressed stylishly and expensively, but not trendily. Her hair dramatically tied back. Hello, Heather. Pulling out a rumpled piece of yellow paper, Heather Chandler smiles. The content of what Heather says is consistently offensive, but the tone in which she speaks is sexy, dangerous, and mysterious. She is a mythic bitch. Veronica, finally get a paper of Kurt Kelly's. I need you to forge a hot and horny, but realistically low-key note in Kurt's handwriting. We'll slip it in Martha Dump Truck's lunch tray. Shit, Heather. I don't have anything against Martha Dunstock. You don't have anything for her either. Come on, the note will be very. It'll shower nozzle masturbation material for weeks. I'll think about it. Don't think. Point of view on cafeteria line. Unattractive and quite overweight, Martha Dunstock / dump truck guiltily plops 2 jellos on her tray and clunks forward in line. Cafeteria entrance, Veronica's arm seemingly involuntarily latches onto the outstretched pen. Heather Chandler. Splendid, I'll dictate. Veronica needs something to bend right on. Heather, bend over. Both Heather McNamara and Heather Duke bend over. Heather Chandler violently laughs. How nice. Heather McNamara and Heather Duke stand erect, embarrassed. Heather Duke, back down. Veronica scurries the contorting Heather Duke. Dear Martha, you're so sweet. The Jack's table. The traditionally handsome Kurt Kelly and the massive Ram sit with other typical Jacks, taking in Veronica and the Heathers. It'd be so righteous to be in a Veronica Sawyer, Heather Chandler sandwich. Punch it in, Ram. Kurt and Ram raise their arms and slam their fists together. Hell yes! I want to send a Heather on my Johnson and just start spinning her like a fucking pinwheel. Come on, people. Let's give that leftover lunch money to people without lunches. Those tater tots you threw out today are a delicacy in Africa. They're Thanksgiving dinner. God, aren't they fed yet? Do they even have Thanksgiving in Africa? Oh, sure. Pilgrims, Indians, tater tots. That's a real party continent. Sorry. Guess what today is? Ouch, the lunchtime poll. So what's the question? God damn, Heather, you were with me in study when I thought of it. Such a pillowcase. I forgot. Hey, this wouldn't be that bizarro thing you were babbling about over the phone last night, would it? Shut up. Of course it is. I told Dennis if he gave me another topic that was political, I'd just be burrito chucks. Sorry, Veronica. Betty Finn, gosh. I'm really sorry I couldn't make it to your birthday last month. That's okay. Your mom said you had a big date. I'd probably skip my own birthday party for a date. Don't say that. Oh, Ronnie, you have to look at what I dug up the other day. I was talking with someone. Colored me impressed. I thought you grew out of Betty Finn. Cafeteria entrance. A gnarly melange of chicken and potatoes is scraped off a plate into a cafeteria trash can as Veronica and the Heathers stroll by outside. Veronica pauses with the appear of the James Dean-esque guy. God, Veronica drool much? His name's Jason Dean. He's in my American history. Give me the clipboard. As Veronica walks off, Heather McNamara oinks out some amusing sexual noises. Cafeteria / Jason Dean's table. Veronica saunters to Jason Dean. Hello, Jason Dean. Greetings and salutations. Call me JD. Are you a Heather? No, Veronica. Sawyer. This may seem like a stupid question. There are no stupid questions. If you inherit $5 million the same day aliens tell the Earth they're blowing us up in 2 days, what would you do? That's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Probably just run out to the middle of a lake, bring along my sack, some tequila, and some Bach. Oh, very. Heather Chandler breaks Veronica's days of admiration. Come on. Later. Definitely. Exterior outside 7-Eleven night. A Volkswagen Cabriolet pulls up in front of the 7-Eleven with Heather Chandler at the wheel. Veronica pops out of the car to the store, into the store. Heather Chandler clamors to her. Corn nuts, BQ or plain? BQ. Stylishly dressed to massacre, Veronica reaches out to a bag of corn nuts as JD's off-screen bark voice disarms her. You gonna pull a slushie with that? No, but if you're nice, I'll let you buy me a Slurpee. I see you know your convenience speak pretty well. I've been moved around all my life. Dallas, Baton Rouge, Vegas, Sherwood, Ohio. There's always been a snappy snack shack anytime. I could pop a ham and cheese in the microwave and feast on a turbo dog. It keeps me sane. Really, that thing in the calf today was pretty severe. The extreme always makes an impression. But you're right, it was severe. Did you say you wanted a grape or a cherry slushie? I didn't. Sherry. Interior Veronica's bedroom night. The viewer is taken back and forth from a shattered post-party Veronica to the traumatic dormitory party itself. The sobbing, monocled Veronica writes at her desk. Dear Diary, I want to kill, and you have to believe, damn pen. Veronica frenziedly scribbles, trying to get her pen to write. She throws the pen across the room and pulls out another. You have to believe it's more than just selfish reasons, more than a spoke in my menstrual cycle. You have to believe me. Interior Veronica's bedroom night. Betty Finn was a true friend, and I saw her off for a bunch of swash dogs and Diet Coke heads. Killing Heather would be like offering the Wicked Witch of the West. Or is it East? West? I sound like a fucking psycho. Tomorrow I'll be kissing a robo-sized ass, but tonight, let me dream a world without Heather. A world where I am free. Interior, Veronica's bedroom night. Veronica flings her diary across the room where it hits the wall behind the stunning figure of JD. Veronica gasps. Dreadful etiquette, I apologize. It's okay. I saw the croquet set up in the back. You up for a match? Veronica is simultaneously dismayed and exhilarated. She seems ready to burst out all her anxieties, but instead, sure, but I'm blue. Exterior, the soy bedroom at night. What a life. I almost moved into high school out of 6th grade because I was some genius. We all decided to chuck the idea because I'd have trouble making friends, blah, blah, blah. Now, blah, blah, blah is all I do. I use my grand IQ to figure out what gloss to wear and how to hit 3 keggers before curfew. Some genius. Heather Chandler is one bitch that deserves to die. Killing her won't solve anything. A well-timed lightning bolt through the window on Monday morning. All the other Heather, shit, everybody will be fucking cast adrift. Well, then I'll pray for rain. Interior, the Chandler kitchen, Dave. The sound of a lock being jimmied is heard moments before Veronica and JD burst through the door. Trust me, she skips a Saturday morning trip to Grandma's house, even when she's not hungover. Then let's just concoct ourselves a little hangover cure that'll induce her to spew red, white, and blue. Veronica opens the refrigerator. JD opens the cupboard beneath the sink. What about milk and orange juice? What's the upchuck factor on that? JD holds up a bottle of cleaning fluid. I'm a no rust buildup man myself. Don't be a dick. That stuff will kill her. Veronica and JD make queasy eye contact. Veronica descends back into the refrigerator with some worked up enthusiasm as JD suavely pours bits of various toxic containers, detergent, scouring powder, into a glass beer mug. Okay, we'll cook up some soup and put in a Coke. Sick, huh? Now, should it be chicken noodle or bean with bacon? Man, Veronica, pull the plug on that shit. I say we go with Big Blue. Okay, so that was my rendition of Heather's, the Heather script. And now that I finally have a viewer in the audience, I hope they stay in the audience. There's somebody in the audience. Now that there's somebody in the audience, I should. Okay, I've got somebody in the audience. I'm just going to do the script again because there was nobody in the audience. Okay, elegiac music murmurs as three female pairs, barefoot pairs of legs and skirts break from tableau and to gently engage in croquet. This is Heather's, the movie Heather's. A blue melt hits a blue ball through a wicket. A green melt knocks a green ball. Oh, there's nobody in the audience. So. Okay, so now I'll just go to my Heather script. I had someone in the audience. Okay. This is my Heather script, for my Heather's 2 script. Okay, Heather's 2. Let's see. I'm just going to do it because it's good practice. Okay. Let's see. Heather's 2. Continued. Dalton Donner, Miss Sawyer, the young Veronica Sawyer, and JD are gathered in the cafeteria at Westbrook High School. In the context of the story of Heather's takes place on Earth, this is the scene where Veronica Sawyer meets JD for the first time. She seems very smitten by him. In the alternate take of Heather's that takes place on planet John and Q, Dalton Donner, the older Veronica Sawyer, as Miss Sawyer, the principal of Westbrook High School, enter the cafeteria to talk to JD and Veronica Sawyer. Dalton Donner looks to JD and Veronica Sawyer and begins speaking to them. Hi, Veronica. Hi, JD. It's nice to see you. Who are you people? I'm you in the future. I'm the principal of Westbrook High School. This is Dalton Donner, a science teacher at Westbrook High School. We're dating. This is the person I'm going to be dating in the future? Yes, Miss Sawyer, it is I who you'll be dating in the future. Both the archetypal me, who is Dalton Donner, a science teacher at Westbrook High School, and Mike Meyer, the real-life person who portrays me. The real-life person who is you, known as Winona Ryder, is going to be dating Mike Meyer. That's wonderful. I agree with that. The events that take place at planet Earth at Westbrook High School are mirrored by the events that take place at Westbrook High School on planet Jonahue, with some alternative details. Correspondingly, the events that take place in the real lives of the actors who portray the characters in Heather's will mirror somewhat the events that take place at Westbrook High School on planet Jonahue. For this reason, Mike Meyer will be dating Winona Ryder in the future. It is predestined for the fact that Westbrook High School on planet Jonahue mirrors the events Westbrook High School on planet Earth. It's amazing. Meanwhile, at Westbrook High School on planet Earth, Dalton Donner is giving a lecture to his science students about the search for extraterrestrial intelligence in the universe. He works with this branch of NASA, SETI, S-E-T-I, and has a lot to say about it. Good morning, students. Welcome to class. Today, I will be discussing life on other planets. For starters, Do any of you believe in life on other planets? A guy named Harlan raises his hand to respond. Yes, Harlan, do you believe? I must admit, I am quite skeptical. I want so much to believe. I think it would be so fulfilling for the human race to interact with an alien species. What if I were to tell you that I know that life does exist on other planets? I would say that I need some bona fide evidence of that assertion to convince me. I have such evidence. Yeah, what is it? For starters, let me explain something. There is a planet known as Planet Jonahue that mirrors the events that take place on Westerberg High School on planet Earth. There is a Westerberg High School on planet Jonahue with the same people. The events that take place at Westerberg High School on planet Earth are an alternative take of the events that take place at Westerberg High School at planet Jonahue, are an alternative take of the events that take place at Westerberg High School on planet Earth. How do you know this? I know this because I met an alien named Kando from planet Jonahue. Kando took Miss Sawyer and I to planet Jonahue where we saw some amazing things. Can we meet Kando? Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, he's here today. Kando walks into the classroom to read Dalton Donner's science class. Good morning, class. I am Kando from planet Jonahue. It's nice to meet you, Kando. It's nice to meet you, Harlan. So, what brings you to planet Earth, Kando? My wife, Isidorex, fled planet Jonahue with an alien with whom she is having an affair. My heart is broken. My love for her was more important than almost anything in my life. I have come to planet Earth to get Isidorex back. Can you forgive Isidorex for having an affair? Maybe, but only if Isidorex shoves her naked ass in my face. Suddenly, Miss Sawyer appears in the class at the door. Excuse me, class. I need to speak to Mr. Donner. What is it, Veronica? Come see me in the hallway. They go into the hallway. What's on your mind, Veronica? Would you like to go to the movies tonight? Veronica? Or Dalton? Sure, Veronica. What would you like to see? There's a movie being shown there featuring Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder called Love Destiny. I would love to go. It's nice to look into your eyes of welcoming serenity. Oh, how I've yearned to kiss your soft lips of luxury and touch your hair, Veronica. I'll see you tonight. Okay. Okay. Dalton Donner and Miss Sawyer go to the movies that night to see the movie Love Destiny featuring Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder at the Dream Love Theater. Buck walks over to the concession booth to buy a bucket of popcorn for himself and Winona when he sees a student of his, Bertha. Hi, Mr. Donner. How surprising to see you here. I'm here with Miss Sawyer tonight. I could see that. Suddenly, Bertha grabs some candy and a bucket of popcorn and runs out of the theater screaming. Mr. Donner looks at the theater employee in disbelief. What was that? Do you know her? Yeah, she's a student of mine. She's in my science class. That bitch is in your science class? She stole popcorn and candy from me. Yeah, it looks as though she took off with some popcorn and candy she didn't pay for. Is she a good student? Yeah, that's why I'm so surprised. Mr. Donner walks back to see Miss Sawyer. You won't believe it, Miss Sawyer. Bertha Chevalier stole popcorn and candy from here. Really? She stole popcorn and candy from here? Yeah, she stole popcorn and candy. She took off with the popcorn and candy. It's just popcorn and candy. Let her have the popcorn and candy. Okay. Dalton Donner and Miss Sawyer are watching Love Destiny at the Dreamland Theater. Mr. Donner looks into Miss Sawyer's eyes and speaks to her. You look lovely tonight, Miss Sawyer. Thanks, Dalton. I think I need a snack. You want more snacks? Sure. That would be delicious. What is it that you want? I would like anything with gooey caramel in it. That's going to be delectable. I'm going to go and get that for you. Mr. Donner walks up to the concession booth. He sees a theater employee there named Penelope. Good evening. I'm here with my date, Veronica Sawyer. She has requested a snack from this here concession booth. A snack? That's what we have, snacks. That's the only thing we have. My point exactly. That's why I came. I came because I knew I could get a snack. What kind of snack would you like? My girlfriend, Veronica Sawyer, has requested anything with gooey caramel. Gooey caramel? We don't have anything with gooey caramel. Are you being serious? You don't have anything with gooey caramel? This is a movie theater concession booth. There has to be something here with gooey caramel in it. Sure, a person might surmise that a movie theater concession booth would, under no circumstances, be lacking in snacks containing that devilishly delightful ingredient, gooey caramel. These, however, are extenuating circumstances. Extenuating? In what way? Bertha, your student, has stolen the snacks containing gooey caramel. Also, her and her minions have stopped production of any food items containing gooey caramel. She's quite an evil person. I don't know how I'm going to go on living life without gooey caramel. Just ponder that for a moment. What about love? Yeah, but I want my fucking gooey caramel. Well, then we must stop Bertha. I'll talk to you about it later, Penelope. I need to go see the woman I love, Miss Sawyer. I'll see you later, Dalton. Donner goes back to his seat next to Miss Sawyer. Where's our snacks? They didn't have any snacks with gooey caramel. um, that's wonderful. Where are our snacks? Bertha, my student, stole the snacks containing gooey caramel and stopped production of any food items containing gooey caramel. We must stop her. I agree. The movie starts. The stars of the movie Love Destiny are Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder. Dalton Donner looks at Miss Sawyer and speaks to her. I know something very interesting about this movie, Veronica. Yeah, what is that, Dalton? The characters in this movie, Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder, are the real life people who portray us, the archetypal characters in the realm of archetypes where fiction exists. That's fascinating, Dalton. Also, since the Westerberg High School that exists on planet Jonahue shows a mirror image of the events that take place on planet Earth, Mike Myers shall have a love affair with Winona Ryder. It is destiny. That's beautiful, Dalton. I agree. You know what else is beautiful? What, Dalton? You, Veronica. When I look into your eyes, my soul is transported to a plateau upon which I can gaze upon a field of immortal beauty with flowers of eternal wisdom that beckon us to consummate our predestined love. That's wonderful. See, is there more dialogue? I think I wrote some more stuff. Dalton Donner and Veronica Sawyer are enjoying thoroughly the movie Love Destiny featuring Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder when Dalton looks into Winona's beautiful eyes and begins speaking to her. The love between you, Winona, appears to be and Mike appears to be destiny. Do you always talk to characters in movies on the silver screen, Dalton? I feel a deep sense of preordained love between Winona Meyer and Mike Meyer in this movie. It is my belief that in the archetypal realm where fictional movies exist, fiction takes on a reality of its own that transcends the reality that we experience. It is a reality in which awareness is heightened and sexual pleasure is enhanced to a level of both physical excitation and spiritual discovery, in which both people involved not only have a physical orgasm, but also a spiritual orgasm that enables them to see into a reality both vast and eternal, as the consummation of their love is also their doorway to immortality. I agree with you, Dalton. Their love seems destined. I feel a deep sense of connection to some of these characters is I can communicate with them psychically. That's amazing. Hey, look, Veronica, it's Bertha Chevalier sitting by herself with a bucket of popcorn. Yeah, the bitch who stole popcorn and candy. Um, and stopped production of any snacks containing gooey caramel. Um, we should talk to her. I'll talk to her soon. She's a good student. She's a very good student. She has a devious side to her and some strange personality quirks, but outside of that, she brings a unique intelligence to class discussions. She's actually kind of fun, but it fucking sucks that she's stopped production of snacks containing gooey caramel. That does suck, Dalton. Yes, Veronica, what is it? You better not be cheating on me. Cheating on you? I could never cheat on you. Dalton? Yes, Veronica, what is it? I could see lust in your eyes. Lust in my eyes. Maybe. It's called a lust for knowledge. I'm a teacher. Supposed to have that. Thanks for not trusting me. What kind of knowledge are you lusting for, Dalton? The knowledge of what that woman's ass would look bare? No, Veronica, it's a lust for scientific knowledge. You're such a dork, Dalton. There you go. Don't cheat. You bring my soul to plateaus of enchantment. Okay, so that was Heather's 2. Okay, I'll see you soon.